Hi, my name's Kevin Sanders, welcome to Bass Guitar Review, and today we're going to be looking at the Sandberg California TM SL, a 5-string lightweight jazz bass. Since the 1980s, Sandberg have produced some superb quality basses, and although the popular California series follows the tried and tested jazz bass format, Sandberg have added many innovative features as their own, making the California range a great mid-priced choice for the working bass player. The Sandberg California TM Superlight bass has a cedar body, and it's this that primarily contributes to the light weight of the bass, tipping the scales at just 3.6 kilos. The bass has a 34-inch scale and 22 fret neck made of Norwegian maple. There's a 6-bolt neck joint, and the chrome hardware is Sandberg's own proprietary brand, as is the active or passive preamp and the black label T&M pickups. The finish is a smooth matte black burst which faintly shows the grain of the cedar wood underneath. This bass will cost you around $1,499, for which you also get a really good quality Sandberg gig bag. But before we go any further, let's check out some playing clips and then I'll give you some more of my thoughts. My first impression of this bass is that whilst Sandberg haven't tried to reinvent the wheel aesthetically, it has an uncluttered design which shows its character and its subtleties. It's a good kilo less than the weight of a standard Fender 5-string jazz bass, and when you pick it up it really takes you by surprise, and playing it almost disappears. The volume is a push-pull pot which switches the EQ into active or passive mode. In active mode, the controls are volume, pickup pan, treble and bass controls, plus a small toggle switch which allows you to choose one or both chords of the Music Man style bridge pickup. Cedar is a really unusual wood for the body of a bass, but the tone and sustain and the loud acoustic volume proves that it's a great choice, and the lightweight is obviously a real bonus. Plugging in, the sound is bright and clear, and as well as all the traditional jazz bass passive tones, a whole range of modern sounds are available too, especially when you use both chords of the bridge pickup and switch the bass into active mode. Harmonics ring out loud and clear, and the bass seems particularly suited to styles like slapping or tapping, where the focus, particularly of the bridge pickup, really adds definition to the sound. Overall, the natural tonality of this bass has plenty of lows, plenty of highs, with the low mids just pulled back a little bit. This gives it plenty of modern punch and clarity, although perhaps at the expense of some vintage style warmth. The shallow C profile of the neck and the low action, along with the wide but low profile frets, make the bass feel super fast to play. The lack of front dot markers might be an issue for some, but others will prefer the clean, uncluttered look it gives the fretboard. The proprietary electronics and hardware all appear to be very good quality and well designed. Preamp controls are laid out in a logical sequence, and the controls all felt remarkably smooth, linear and positive. Build quality wise, the neck joint is impressively tight. The black satin finish is so thinly applied that you can actually feel the grain ripple of the cedar coming through, especially in the tummy cut area. The perfection of the factory Plex setup is evident, and the frets have been neatly filed and polished with no sharp edges. Finally, a nice touch is the 0 fret, which gives a nice consistent tone between the sound of the open strings and the fretted notes. In its 5-string format, I think this would be a great bass for the pro or semi-pro bass player who wants one workhorse bass to cover every situation. Someone who gigs regularly will really appreciate the range of sound, the fast playability, and of course the light weight of this instrument. Coming in at around £1,500, this is a bass you can use and play every night, not just hang on the wall and admire. The world's not short of 5-string jazz basses, but I really feel that the clever use of lightweight tone woods and the versatile electronics make this offering from Sandberg really stand out in the crowd. Really hope you've enjoyed this video and found it informative. Leave us a comment with your thoughts. Subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified of future videos. And let us know if there's any piece of bass equipment that you'd like to see us review. Thanks for watching, and see you again next time on Bass Guitar Review.